Brad here from Global Farms, and welcome to Scotch Hill Farm, nestled right here in the heart of Neerim, South Victoria. Today we're exploring a farm that's focused on producing exquisite truffles for tables and restaurants all around the world. Come meet the passionate individuals behind the farm and learn what makes truffle farming so unique.
My name is Ron Getitz. I was a professional nurseryman for 30 years. We were interested in truffles because we like travel and we like food and we like the story. Truffles, black truffles, needs a host tree. So it's a fungus. It can't live by itself. So it needs to have a symbiotic relationship with the tree. So the tree benefits because it increases its uptake of water and minerals, and the truffle fungus can't make its own sugar. The tree gives it the sugar that it needs to mate and reproduce. So it's a good relationship.
My name's Michelle Jones, and when we put the truffle farm in, I realised you need a dog that has a certain degree of maturity, but it's quite physically demanding going out and doing the scent work and everything like that. So it was time to get another dog, and I follow an English point of rescue site because I've always loved them. And he was on it needing a good home, and he was in a pound in Rockhampton. So I adopted him sight unseen. I just knew he had these eyes and they just looked at me, and it's like I just knew instantly that that was my dog. And we met him at Melbourne Airport, and this is Boogie, my rescue pointer.
How they find the truffles is really interesting. There's a scent cone. So the wind's coming from here now. So the scent's being driven that way. And there'll be a cone like this. It's not straight. When the dog walks, what you might find is the scent cone's here. He might walk through it and then pick it up, and then you'll see him turn around and he'll walk back into the cone. And then what they do, you'll see them, they'll home in, they'll zigzag. And when the truffle is ripe, the scent is very strong. You stand here, you'd be able to smell as you're standing here. It's not just eating the truffle, it's the experiences, learning about it, and knowing what you're looking for. It's a bit like when you've got a really nice wine. You take a smell, you know, you get it all working, and then you sip it, and it's that experience. So when people say, what does truffle taste like? Well, truffle doesn't taste like, it's not a taste on its own. It levels a normal dish to a star dish, but it's not like you're eating it like a strawberry. You say, oh, this is really nice. You know, it's just not like that, you know. If we harvest today, I can have it in Melbourne at the wholesalers tonight. It'll be on a plane tomorrow morning, and it'll be in Tokyo at a restaurant tomorrow night. So 24-hour turnaround. So Tokyo, Singapore, Shanghai. Yeah, 2-day turnaround to London, LA, New York. Short shelf life.
It's only a week or something.
7 to 10 days.
Yeah.
Probably like to demystify it a little bit, that it's not something that is just found in Michelin star restaurants. And in fact, the best truffle experience that you're going to have is having scrambled eggs at home or having a truffle toastie. If people discover what truffle toasties are like and how easy they are to make, then that could well become sort of like a more common thing that you'll see in cafes and things like that, and then it becomes a normalising factor, and then everybody says, oh, we'll go for a truffle toastie on Saturday morning, and it's a bit like having your eggs Benedict, you know. It just becomes something that you might order off a menu, and I think we haven't got that here, and I think that's something that I'd really like to see develop.
If you're looking for a supplier of premium truffles, make sure to connect with Ron and Michelle at Scotch Hill Farms on globalfarms.com.